Hey, it's your boy, the Crypto Goon, and shout out to all my crypto goons for pulling up once again. XRP, my favorite crypto investment, and what they're not talking about or showing you. Let's talk. Let's hop into these charts. Now, right now, we're looking at the monthly. Now, my projection for XRP over the long term, $6.21 next stop. But I want to talk about this consolidation right here on the monthly. So as you can see, we're pretty much at the all-time high, and we've been going sideways lately, right? So I want to show you something on the daily. Now, on the daily chart, we were in an ascending channel. Then we broke out, started to go lower. Now we are in a descending channel. And I talk about patterns on this channel, triangle patterns, different types of patterns and how you can use them to project when the market is about to make a move, or where it is essentially going to go. Now, descending patterns, channel patterns, are tricky. I like to, just to give you all a visual reference, I like to Google them, right? Just so you can kind of see and get an idea of how they work. Descending patterns can go one of two ways. It can be 50-50. They can go up, like how you see in this picture, or like how you see in this diagram right here, but they can also break down like how you see here. But one thing that these patterns tell us is that, see right here, the breakout price. One thing that these patterns tell us is that something is about to happen. But you have to be prepared either way. Me personally, I dollar cost average into XRP, especially when we hit the lows like this. That's just my personal philosophy. I believe in the technology. I've used the technology as far as sending money from wallet to wallet, exchange to exchange. It's pretty fast, pretty seamless. Solana's also pretty decent. However, when Solana's price is surging, Solana's transfer time gets delayed. I haven't seen that as of yet with XRP, but that's just my experience. And so as of right now, we're in an ascending pattern. Now, we don't really know. There could be some news that comes out that boosts this, right? That gives us this breakout. Now, one other thing to point out, this is the Crypto Bubbles year chart that shows the returns on these cryptocurrencies. Now, as you can see, I would say 90% or so of the cryptocurrencies on this, it's the top 100. They are all, for the most part, down on the year because of the tariffs and what's going on with the economy. But as you can see, XRP has had a return of 326%, while everybody else, a lot of these are in the negative. HBAR did pretty decent. XCN has done, pretty well also. So has XDC. So when Donald Trump had the tariffs hit, or when he imposed the tariffs, a lot of the cryptocurrencies tanked, including XLM, which people say mirrors XRP. But all XRP did was go to the side, right? And even if you look at the return percentage versus the big boy, Bitcoin, XRP has outperformed that, over the past year or so. Now, that really says a lot. Now, here's the other thing, right? Love to go to YouTube Trends, Google Trends. They're really the same platform, and type in XRP. Search. Now, right now, XRP is at 38, meaning the volume where people are searching it. 38 is pretty good. It's actually coming down because, the real players, the real holders, the real army, we know what's going on, right? We really believe in this technology. We're really invested. And we understand that the best times to buy are on the lows and when people aren't talking about it. And like I've said in previous videos, the best time to liquidate your position is when the popularity reaches 100, because that's when the players liquidate, the larger players, right? So even on this, right, if you actually look at this, this is even in a triangle pattern, right? So as you can see the bottom here, and then you see this slope. And we could possibly see some sort of news. We had some news about them acquiring a large entity for $1+ billion. So I don't have the exact number, but that didn't quite do it, right? So we could see an implementation of the technology, or we could see, something a larger player or an ETF, official ETF approval that sends this thing flying. But all in all, is what I'm saying is something is about to happen and we do not know yet what that is. But the best thing that you can do is to be prepared. Like I said, me personally, I always buy when it hits the lows. And as of right now, we are not on the lows. Oh, sorry, I went to the hourly. I'm going to go to the daily. So if we get another move down, I'm picking up some more. That move down will put us in $1.70, between $1.70 and $1.60 or so. And again, that's, to me, my opinion, that's a good buy price for XRP. Considering the all-time high is, a little bit over $3, right? So definitely something, $3.30. Definitely something to check out. Again, something is about to happen. And when something is about to happen, you can always see it in the price, in the patterns. The patterns are something to pay attention to. Again, I'm looking for this thing for it to make an all-time high of $6.21. But remember, when it makes that new all-time high, that's when the dumb money comes in. And I'll be honest, I will probably liquidate 10%, 15% of my XRP, take some profits and hold on to the rest, because I firmly believe somewhere down the future that this thing will get really expensive. And I know a lot of people say, hey, the market cap matters. And though the people that say that don't really understand XRP and don't understand that every time that there's an XRP transaction, some of the XRP tokens, they burn. OK, so we lose some. Every time me and you buy and sell, we lose some. Right now, I also see people that say, XRP or Ripple, the organization, is keeping some of XRP locked up and they're using us as their exit liquidity. There may be some truth to that. We don't know. But at the end of the day, this is pretty decent technology. It's fast and it is the answer to some problems in the world. I appreciate you watching. You already know it's your number one goon, the Crypto Goon. Crypto Goon out.